The creek is flowing right by the road. This is pretty nice. Really easy access. Got a little waterfall up there. A lot of rock exposed up there, so Justin number 2 is up there checking it out. Bedrock is pretty shallow, so that's nice. The road's pretty muddy, and it looks like there's some kind of washout here or slide. A few days ago we had more rain in one day than most parts of Canada get in a full year. Something like 350 millimeters. So this most likely flooded. Water levels are way down now though. We're gonna do some sample panning along here. We're gonna check out the outcrop on the road, and I don't know if we're gonna be able to get by all that washout stuff safely. Lots of mineralized and oxidized rocks here. It's pretty muddy. This must have just been raging. You can see there's like staining marks from mud all over the top up there even. Exposed a bit of bedrock for us though. Some major road rebuilding has to be done before they can even think of driving on this again. Look at the mud all over the sides here. Would not want to have been here when this mud came down. Basically everything got wiped out, and there's a bedrock creek going all the way up the mountain now. So that's going to be pretty cool to go check out when the banks are a little more stable and it's a little less wet. But we're finding hordes and hordes of samples that have come down the mountain that are chloratized, and you have hordes and hordes of quartz. Again, no mineralization except for the occasional speck of iron pyrite, but that does tell you that your zone of quartz veining continues all the way up here like it has for the past 2 kilometers. More quartz, more quartz. More quartz here. Look at the washout. Half the mountain washed out. Huge washed out area here. You got bedrock exposed going all the way up the mountain, trees falling over. You got about a 40-foot wide section where this river just gushed. This whole creek used to be no wider than that water flow right there, and now it's a good 40 feet wide. Tons of bedrock, so we're gonna have to go up there again. I'm gonna wait a little bit. It's a little sketchy, but that exposes a lot of bedrock for us. So now let's head back down to the creek and see if we can find some AU. We'll do a little panning. Man, does Mosaic ever have some road repairing to do. We left our bags and our gold pan half kilometer down the creek, so we're gonna head down there. That's a pretty cool looking rock. Looks like gneiss. Samples with mineralization everywhere. Disseminated pyrite. Moving some big rocks and getting some material. Let's pan this out. So we've tested this spot before, and we found good gold, so we thought we'd come here, test a few more areas on this stretch of creek. You can see how oxidized the gravels are, and look at this. A little flake. That's pretty cool. Let's pan it out and see if we got more. You got a bit of gold in there for sure. Looks like you got a bit of sulfides in there too. There we go. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. 3 chunky pieces and 8 little specks. Finding some material. So bedrock is really shallow right here. You can see the exposure right there. Basically, this is bedrock as well. It's about maybe 1.5 feet down. So we're basically taking our material almost from bedrock. Thought I saw some gold. I did see some gold. swirl it back here. That's what we got. Again, that's pretty good. Couple small little flakes. We've been panning for the last hour, finding decent gold in this one spot. A couple small little pickers. So we're gonna do one last pan. It'd be nice to go over there. Look at all the gravel's just compacted. Same with over there. Summertime we'll be able to cross. Bedrock's exposed over there. Lots of oxidized sands in here too. Oh, there is gold in there for sure. It's like clay in there. Look at that. Perfect. Let's clean it up. Okay, let's take a look at that. There we go. That's the pan we want to end with. We have a nugget. That's pretty cool. Some pickers in there and some smaller pieces. There's nothing like putting your pickers and your nuggets in your snuffer bottle.